Halloween, and of course, I am alone because I am never going to have so much as a friend. Emily Laser Princess, Pink Raccoon, um, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 2, Episode 21, Becoming Part 1. Oh, good, Angel as a drunk with an awful Irish accent. Yeah, his Irish accent is apparently very bad. I wouldn't know. Uh, did not grow up in Ireland, but from all the Irish people I've heard talk about it, yeah, it's pretty horrific. Mm. Oh. 18 days till I'm not around anymore. Why make Angel Irish when actor doesn't look Irish at all? Honestly, thought he was of Eastern European origin till this episode. Yeah, and also he seems to be involved so often with Romani people as well. So I don't know if Romani people are common in Ireland, but yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I guess they needed to do it because they have like this whole subline with the ring thing that he gives her. Is he Canadian or something? The actual actor? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Also, don't get writing him as some sort of mastermind. He's an asshat, not a deep thinker. Yeah, Angel's plots and schemes, very, very edge lord. I'm gonna play an assassin thief kind of attitude. Principal Quark saying orgy leads to nausea. Yeah. Cordy talking about Nazi principle is wild. She generally doesn't come across anti-authoritarian. She's not. She's the sort of person who would only rise up against authoritarianism if she found herself not amongst the ruling elite, like probably most Americans. Drew's origin story. Oh boy. Wake me up when the interesting. Not a good accent, right? British people, I know the Angel Irish is awful. I'm familiar enough with the brogue, but England has like a million accents. Again, didn't grow up in Ireland, but yeah, even before even before I'd heard Irish people talking about it, it always did kind of stick in my craw. Who am I kidding? No one watches me anywhere. Yeah, no one watches me. No one cares. I'm gonna expire alone, and they'll find my corpse and then probably throw me in a dumpster somewhere. This whole thing, Spike is a whiny poser bitch, but the way he keeps showing up, bad Angel, is amusing. Yeah, he does kind of seem to have Angel's number quite often. Uh, my pen died, so I had to get a new pen, completely irrelevant to Buffy or my loving breakdown of a problematic but stimulating TV show from my youth. Youthish, whatever. What did people at this time have against Romani people? Uh, yeah, I've mentioned it before. It's one of the various prejudices that make the least amount of sense. Why not curse Spike and Drew as well? Do a whole bunch, make an army of good guy vamps like the Children of Osiris. I mean, it seems to be kind of like what it is in a way when they get their souls. They just become like so good guy-y. I did in fact notice Xander appears to be wearing wearing very ugly brown pajamas here. Old cordless phones. I remember those. The jumbo antenna. Also, the beginning of the end for telephone slamming. You couldn't really get a good slam on those things. What did people at this time? Oh wait, do Kendra's back, and I'm damp again in the nethers. I don't know. I am sorry that so much of the stuff that I bring up ends up being about how turned on some of the women on this show make me. It's not my fault. Isolation will do that to you. You know, I thought I was ace for a while because my ex wouldn't touch me after my surgery for years, to be honest, till she left, and I realized I just like tough chicks fucking me like a. I'm not going to continue that thought. Tomb of Alfalfa next to buckwheat. Once, twice, 3 times a meter. We had a bunch of old videotapes when I was a kid and TV shows and stuff because of my dad's job. He would get like promo videos and things for his work on the show for designing sets and stuff. And yeah, they had the one with it was like Eddie Murphy when he was a kid doing buckwheat and like Gumby and stuff. It was very funny. They had one where he like did whiteface and went into a bank, and the bank manager's like giving him money and stuff. It's like, yeah, I wish, or maybe I'm like not accepted by white people either. I don't know. I'm not accepted by anyone. Who am I complaining? Not a fan of tank tops, but damn, Kendra, I am so sorry. I dilated recently. It tends to override my recent dry spell a bit and restore my libido. We'll try to think in cute terms, not bonk terms. Joss Whedon's fixation on people being pathetic. What's up with that? I think we know. Whisper or whatever. Oh, Whistler, relation to the one in Blade? A demon sent to do good. Sorry, just doesn't fit as well with Buffy cosmology as I'd like. It tends to be more black and white, at least at this point. Yeah, it does eventually. You get to a point where you kind of start to have the introduction of characters who are demons that aren't like bad people, like Clem, you know. But at this point in time, demon is very much just bad in the Buffyverse, so it's kind of weird. The whole whisper thing. Vapid pre-choosing Buffy. What exactly is so appealing to make Angel fall in love? I guess it's just because she's attractive, and that's what happens. Like whenever people see attractive people, they fall in love. They don't just get wet and go on with their life. Don't remember the movie well, but this doesn't remind me of what I do recall at all. Yeah. Why not just call Whistler a cherubim or something? Since you already have an angel. Fuck Drew, for real. Nothing worse than a poorly played Malkavian. I've played several. I think all very well. I know what I'm talking about. The Vamp Messenger. Seriously, what the fuck? Wasn't this what the Master did a year ago? Draw Buffy away to attack the library? Some kind of time loop? No, it's just Xander lacks imagination given he's orchestrating everything. Why can they not set up defenses for the library, crosses or garlic or something? They know they're doing a ritual Angel wants to prevent, right? Buffy can only run normal human speed? Where'd they get that from? I thought she was supposed to be fast. That was a very shallow cut. I don't see Kendra bleeding out from it. I'm not, at least not that fast. Oh yeah, she's not white enough to last in Whedonland. It's true. There's just so much racism in the show, just casually. Oh my god, I thought the voiceover or narration was Oz. It's Whistler. They have very similar voices and styles. I can't believe I got that in time. And with 4 seconds to spare. Wow. What is with these flies?